Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Toxic Fandom Podcast. My name is Mav.
I'm Matt.
And that's Matt. We're here to talk to you tonight about mostly Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. I hate calling it Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, because Lord of the Rings is very sacred to me, and this is not very sacred to me, this Rings of Power business. However, the reason we're going to talk about that is because on the 29th, which I think is in 2 days' time, today's the 27th, season 2 is going to premiere. So we wanted to give you kind of like our feelings on season 1. You can kind of guess where that's going to go already, but we want to give you our thoughts on that. We have a lot of other stuff to talk about. I want to say thanks to all of the people that listened and watched our first episode. We really enjoyed doing it. I can't wait to keep on doing it. I miss doing this stuff. And thank you for listening. All the old listeners, Lily, Marie DeZio, Tom, Will, all you guys. I know I'm missing people. Caesar, all you guys. Thank you so much. Get the word out there. Share the videos. Click the bell. Hit subscribe. Do all the things you got to do. We have to get back into the ears of as many people and the eyes now of as many people as we can get. So thank you very much for that. So, Matt, you got some news for us. What do you want to talk about today?
Sure. The first piece I want to talk about, because we have 2 music pieces today. Want to start off with Jeremy Allen White is speaking out about his big debut as Bruce Springsteen. That's going to be coming up in a couple months. So, I mean, Springsteen, what do you think? Some people love him. Some people hate him. I'm a huge fan.
This is a tough one because people are going to quickly find out where my morals sit and my beliefs sit. I love Bruce Springsteen's music, but I can't stand anything about the man himself. However, I will watch a movie about him as long as it deals with the music of Bruce Springsteen. If it's going to deal with him as a politician / activist / whatever, I don't want to watch it. That's not why I watch those movies. One of my favorite genres, it might be my favorite genre, is music documentaries. I have watched the Metallica documentary, Making the Black Album. I've watched that 100 times. I've watched Let It Be, which was the first original Beatles documentary, 1,000 times. I watched the new one that Peter Jackson did on Apple TV, or is it Disney Plus?
Disney Plus, yeah.
And that's like 8 hours of footage, and I've watched that a bunch of times. There's a 3-hour Tom Petty documentary on Amazon. I forget the name of it, but I've watched that multiple times. So I will watch music documentaries regardless of politics and stuff like that, as long as it's about the music. Because his music is, you can't deny that. You can't. His music's awesome. Same thing with John Cougar Mellencamp. Like, that dude's a socialist. No, he's not doing a movie. Oh. He's just crazy. He's just nuts. Like, I saw him live not too long ago, and he's phenomenal. He's old. He's an old man, but he can still rock out, and the songs are just like Jack and Diane. How do you not sing along with Jack and Diane? You know? And then, like, in between songs, he's talking about, like, Trump and shit, and everyone's like, bro. He's like, he wanted to walk off stage. Did you hear about that?
No.
He walked off stage like in the middle of a show because like people booed his politics. And it's like, dude, if you don't want people to boo your politics, don't bring up your politics, because there's bound for half of them are going to like it and half of them aren't. You know,
that's so the stat.
So I will watch a Bruce Springsteen movie if it deals with his musical side.
A little bit of a risky thing that Jeremy Allen White's doing is he is very dedicated to doing the music himself.
What do you mean? Like he wants to play the guitar and sing
and do the guitar he's going to do it all over again.
Wow.
Sometimes that works and sometimes it really doesn't.
And is this the director or this is the actor who's doing it?
This is the actor.
The actor. Okay.
He was we talked about him last week. He's the kid in Shameless and he's the star of The Bear. What's
his name one more time? I'm just going to look him up.
Jeremy Allen White. He was in that the wrestling movie last year. He's like very, very popular now. He did a Calvin Klein shoot this year that was all over Manhattan. He's a big deal.
All right. I'm going to we're going to try something on this show, and I'm going to try to share
his face.
This guy. Well, yeah, that too. I'm going to try to share a picture of him here. Check this out. Let's see, Jeremy Allen White. This one. Okay, this is him. He kind of looks like he could play a good Willy Wonka.
You're late on that, but yes, everybody has said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'm an
He's
old
also
man.
like
I'm
kind of
late on
crazy
everything.
too. It would have worked.
Yeah.
It would have worked. I think that's a great take. But yeah,
Dude,
it's
look at the hair. Like you lose. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Like that. He's perfect for that.
wait
That'd
till
be
you watch
great.
The Bear. He's literally like a psychotic chef who's always yelling at everybody. It's like perfect.
So we have a listener named Kim who has been, following me on podcasts for a long time, and she jumped right into the first episode and she started texting me. She's like, "You will love The Bear. You have to watch The Bear." So she feels the same way you do about
I
that.
thought she was going to say she likes Willy Wonka because I have someone I have someone in my Rings of Power notes that I'm calling Sauron Slugworth. So we'll come back to him later.
So this guy wants to play Bruce and sing and do all the I think he'd play a better Bob Dylan than Bruce. I don't know. I don't see Bruce in
They're
this
actually
guy.
this is actually so weird that you say that. So this summer they filmed 2 music documentaries, or not biopics, in New Jersey. So
Okay.
he's doing Bruce, and then Timothy Chalamet is doing Bob Dylan. And Timothy Chalamet played Willy Wonka in the new Willy Wonka movie, and everyone was saying that Jeremy Allen White should have been Willy Wonka.
Wow.
So you really have a producer's mind. I don't think we've ever tapped this. That you got movers and shakers on the mind, I think.
Now, Timothy Chalamet is the kid from Dune.
Yes, he's Paul Atreides from Dune.
Paul Atreides, and I don't see this kid as a rock star either. But I mean, this picture is probably when he was very young. He looks
Nope,
really
that's
little.
that's like 5 months ago.
That's like yesterday.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've seen the trailer for the Bob Dylan one, and I gotta admit he looks pretty good. He does look pretty good, but I think the other kid looks more Jewy. If that makes sense.
I could get that. I think he might be Jewish. I don't know.
Bob Dylan's a Jew, right? Yeah.
What's up? Bob Dylan is Jewish. Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely Jewish. Yeah. He's another guy who is like, when I first got into music, like when you get into your formative years, like when you like 17, 18 years old and you start really listening to music instead of just the pop stuff that's on the radio, like that's when you first started listening to Bob Dylan. He's pretty good. Influenced a lot of people.
I still listen to Bob Dylan. Why not?
Ooh. I don't know. It gets to me a little bit now, but I'm going to watch that doc. I'll definitely watch that biopic. Have you seen Elvis? The weird Elvis musical kind of movie? Neither have I.
Can't stand that director. He did that movie, The Great Gatsby, with Leo. That stunk.
My brother is a very, very big Elvis fan, and he loves that movie. All
right. That gives me.
I didn't watch
that guy. That guy tried to talk like Elvis for like 9 years after that or something.
Did he?
Yeah, he's like, he had to go see, allegedly, had to go see a speech pathologist to make him stop talking like Elvis.
Oh, wow.
All the time. He was just like, oh, hey.
Like Johnny Bravo. Just walking around like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we can move on.